There are a lot of very esoteric discussions about Shen, Qi, and Jing. It is difficult to understand these three concepts in a very practical manner, and to also understand how these three aspects of Qigong interrelate with each other. The following is our understanding of these three aspects of Qigong that we have put together. It is said in traditional Chinese medicine that Shen is the spirit or consciousness that allows us to examine ourselves internally and to seek our true purpose and true self. In traditional Qigong, Shen is also described as the light in our eyes, as the eyes are said to reflect the soul. Also, the Shen is said to be located in the upper dantian, and others state that it is in the central area of the brain, perhaps where the pineal gland and hypothalamus reside. When we devote too much energy on worldly and trivial pursuits, destructive actions, and/or emotional excess, it is said that we deplete our Shen. Ways of cultivating and strengthening our Shen from a Qigong perspective include Qigong movement, meditation, and internal awareness. In Qigong, Shen is often represented as the spirit and also as the mind, and that which guides the Qi. There is a saying, "The mind leads the Qi, and the Qi follows." Our Shen, which is also thought of as spirit, actively influences the Qi through gathering Qi and directing its flow. It is taught that a calm and focused mind activates our Shen, and thus it influences Qi flow. Therefore, Shen and Qi are interdependent. We've heard people say that a certain person has great spirit. In a sense, they mean that that person has great Shen because they have a great flow of energy, which is interconnected with their spirit. The manifestation of this blend will then appear in a person's characteristics, whether or not they are aware of Shen and Qi. Learning Qigong and learning to be consciously aware of how we draw and guide Qi could then be considered a method of integrating Shen and Qi. It is said that a healthy Shen, or spirit, is necessary for a healthy flow of Qi. In Qigong practices, clearing destructive emotions and embracing positive emotions impacts the Qi, as seen in many of the 5-organ emotional clearing Qigong practices. This undoubtedly creates a healthy Shen, which in turn creates healthy Qi flow. Regulating the mind and breath to be steady and calm is therefore considered a method for building Shen. In the ancient Taoist concepts of Qi and Shen, Qi is considered an intermediary between matter and energy. We might understand Shen as more the equivalent of energy, while Qi is a blend between matter and energy. Qi and Shen are then related to each other and not separate from each other. Shen might be considered a more highly refined Qi. With this, we might first understand Qigong practices to first build Qi, and then as we progress, the Qi refines and either blends with Shen or it transmutes into Shen. Then of course there is Jing, which is also a part of Qi and Shen. Jing is described as the energy passed down from conception, which is innate in each person. Our Jing is considered to be stored at the Ming-Men point, relating to the kidneys, which is our life force. Jing may be understood as an innate Qi, which is less refined and more condensed. Therefore, it is a substance like Qi, existing somewhere between matter and energy, yet tending closer to matter than Qi. It is basically our life force which we are born with, and Qi is what we draw into our body through many sources throughout our life. As with Shen, Qi can also blend with our Jing, bringing increased vitality, health, and strength. This may be understood as Qi blending more with our physicality than with our spirit or Shen. So basically, Jing, Qi, and Shen are all one. In Qigong, Jing, Qi, and Shen are known as the three treasures. In Qigong, we unify these three treasures harmoniously for health, well-being, and expanded consciousness.